right. Good news. My car's right there. I think I said it in the other video. The insurance company found, I don't know, I guess they do pricing and bidding or whatever. The trash can's blue. For the repair work. So my car is going to either be picked up later today or tomorrow. For the garage, it's going to look at it, fix it. It's a whole to do. It's a lot of on the phone, talking to the adjuster. You know, them saying that they have several garages that they work with, and it's just a whole mess. Just a whole mess. Here it is. The brakes are good. The tires are good. The inspection sticker's on. Yet, there's problems with the wires. So, the only thing I wish I did was the day that I added the windshield fluid. I wish I would have just recorded it for some silly reason so it would have been shown. When you use a car daily, I don't know how a rodent would get in, and there was all leaves in the engine and such. No, after I took it back for that light problem, they parked it in the back. So, it is what it is. My neighbor, I've gone out a couple times, and I haven't picked her up a soda. So I'm going to surprise her today and bring her a soda. Hair is brushed, teeth is brushed, hat is on. It is, I forgot, 20-something degrees, but feels like 3 degrees because of the wind. So I wasn't going to sit there and do my hair all nice or whatever. So it's just like in a little ponytail up on top and pulled back for now. So not too much going on. I did get a notification that there's a housewarming list for Jerry, Amazon, I guess. And I did go and look at it. I'm not gonna lie, because I got the notification on my phone. I do get, some things. I'm gonna go this way. I do get some things for, like the dog or whatever, but I don't get the housewarming because they've lived there, so I don't get that part. I get a wish list. I do. I don't get a housewarming. Why? You've lived there for over 10 years, I believe that it's been said. So it is what it is. Whoever sends donations, that's fantastic. I mean, if that's what she needs and wants and such, I just don't know if the reality of her, I don't know. It is what it is. What can I say? We have we had an old bank in town that hasn't been open for years. And finally someone rented the space. Usually he had like a little trailer, and he would do like barbecue stuff. So I guess what he's doing is gonna have a little barbecue in the old bank, which is pretty cool. So tonight I told Tasha, I said, don't worry about dinner because I really want some macaroni and cheese. And I do want to tell you that protein drink was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. It was delicious. There was no aftertaste. I didn't get hungry afterwards. I didn't need to eat lunch or anything. I ate dinner. So I do have that one. The other that was a strawberry banana. I'm going to try that. It is a little after 1. So I am going to try that. So when I told Tasha, I said, don't worry, I'm going to make macaroni and cheese. She said, oh my goodness, I got chicken out. And she's going to slice it in half and such and have chicken with it. So I said I do have the pan with a cover, so it could be my house or yours, whichever you prefer. And she said, I'm sure the girls will want to be at Nana's house. So they're going to come down, and she's going to bring her chicken with her. And I think I'm going to make broccoli as well. So that will be dinner. Yeah, it's just been kind of low-key. I just took a mental break, you know? Sometimes we need that. Not that it's difficult to sit in the car and chit-chat by any means, but I didn't really even go out, you know? Oh, I gotta check the Temu too. I think the drawer things are coming today. Kimmy, I'm sorry I can't go because there's a truck that's going straight. So you're gonna hear that blinker. So yeah, that should be coming. I gotta check the other. I'm not gonna open it or do the haul until I get everything together. I may do a separate like little clip of me putting the dresser, the little, it's not a dresser, so I'm lying. It's like a little storage cabinet. So I may take a video of me putting that together. Like I said, I'm downsizing and I just want small things that might be able to fit in a closet or not take up a lot of space. So then when I do move, I don't have big things. So let's go in here and do this. All right, just got that. A little bit of a line, not too bad though. So now I'm gonna go ahead to Dunkin'. Jar said he didn't want a coffee. He gets out at 1 o'clock in the morning. However, he worked overtime, he said. And I think he said he got home like at 4:30. And he just said it bothered his stomach. So I was like, all right. And that's that. So I'm gonna get a coffee for Tasha and I. She's paying. I got her card today. That's how we do it. I'll buy, she buys, I buy, she buys, Jar buys. Jar has a coffee sitting in my refrigerator, which I'm surprised, but it's probably because the coffee bothered his stomach. But I'm surprised he didn't go, being he didn't get home till, 4:30 in the morning. So a little chilly. I'm turning the heat on. But not too much happening. Earlier, Everly came over to her Nana's house, and gosh, probably for about almost 3 hours. Like, Tasha texted several times, she okay? She doesn't want to come home? I'm like, no, she's fine. We did some learning flashcards. Then she played with a little flarp. And then she had one of those fruit snacks. They're like the gummies, which, they get a treat every now and then. And I gave her a package of those. And then I was asking her what she wanted for lunch. I was telling her that I was making mac and cheese for dinner. And then she goes, I don't want mac and cheese. And so I was going through, like, do you want an Uncrustable? Do you want Nana to make you a peanut butter and jelly? And then I have, like, some of the, I don't like giving that soup, that oodles of noodles. And I was offering her, like, Chef Boyardee, just different things. Chicken salad, tuna fish. Now, I don't eat tuna fish personally, but my grandchildren do. So I do have it in my house. I cannot stand the smell of it. I cannot stand draining it, but I did offer it. Is that not what she picked that she wanted? So she had a tuna fish sandwich, and she doesn't eat the crust, so I cut the crust off. So, and then she wanted to go home and see her brother. So I walked her down there because it's chilly. I mean, yeah, she had her winter coat and stuff, but Amelia wasn't walking with her. So, and if you could see, it's trying to snow out, which it really is snowing. There's some in the grass and such. This weather has been crazy. When I mean crazy, I am so ready for spring. I'm so glad I walked that day. I wish I could walk more, but I can't walk in this cold weather, especially with the wind. Anyways, that's about it. It's like it's snowing harder here than it was back there, and I had seen it coming up to it. Everybody having crazy weather? Or is it just central New York, upstate New York? I don't know how, like, I bet you Buffalo, where Nellie resides. I bet she's getting snow because they usually get hammered compared to us. I'm sure Florida is nice and sunny. I do get comments that, you know, like 86 degrees, not far from Orlando, or I was like, oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. But that day walking and hearing those birds chirping, and it was really nice. And Amelia wanted me to walk to pick her up one day from school. Tasha goes, oh, I'm not doing it. I said, yeah, I know. She's on her feet a lot with her job, and then, you know, taking care of the kids and all the laundry that she has. And I was like, you don't have to worry about it. I love walking, and I will pick her up, you know. So she just chuckled. She said, you're crazy. Meet her off the school bus. And then I said, you know me, when I make a promise and I say I'm going to do it, she goes, I know, you do it. And she's been working more hours, so that's like why she's not like active, you know, like in the Discord or anything like that, because she's, I think, 37 hours a week. And yes, I go down and watch them, or they are brought over, whichever. Well, it was weird how this car pulled from right in that parking spot out in front of me. Let's just remember, just in case. What is this? It's a white car, white Taurus. Just making sure I don't get no note. You know what I'm saying? I do have to scan my card for points, so. It's. Can you see it? It doesn't show up real well on the video. Hold on. Hey, can I please get a large iced coffee with the shots of vanilla, Splendid and cream?
Shots of vanilla.
Yep.
Splendid and cream.
Yep.
Okay.
And then another large iced coffee with 5 caramel swirl, 5 sugar, and 5 cream.
Okay.
And that's it.
Come on up.
All right, thank you. See, I don't know if you can see it too well, but it's really snowing. What is it? April 8th? All right, let me switch it around. All right. Oh, just a little car ahead of me. I got her card already out here, so I'll just scan for points, and they're handing her stuff. Hold on. All right. Let's go over here and check this out. Hopefully it's delicious. I think this is it. It is. How silly. I just love it. Yes, I had coffee at the house today. Yes, I can make it good, but no, I still need a Dunkin' daily. I did go a few days before without it. You know, I can do that, but if I can come and get it, I'm gonna come and get it. Delicious, okay? It really is. So yesterday, I do have to say, after I had that protein drink, I did feel a little better. It did give me a little energy, like a boost in my step, so to say. So I think I will be buying them. I do prefer strawberry, but if worse comes, I'm going to taste the strawberry banana. But if worse comes to worse, that vanilla was fantastic. So I think I'm going to order some and start having it in the morning for breakfast, because I don't eat. I've never been a breakfast person, even back to my childhood, of going as far back as I can remember of my childhood. Before school, I did not eat breakfast. So I did eat lunch at school, don't get me wrong. There was quite a walk, and sometimes I would have 2 lunches. Not gonna lie, they had the best peanut butter cake, and when they had peanut butter cake, oh my lord, it was so good. So good. I'd love, you know, I probably could look online, like school 1970s, yeah, it would be late 70s peanut butter cake from school. And I bet you there's some type of copycat recipe. Maybe we'll do that sometime. There's so much I want to do that I'm not going to lie. I get in the middle of something or start to do something, and then if my grandkids FaceTime, or now Amelia's doing texting because she's, you know, spelling simple words, and she definitely, Nana, can I come? Or Nana, can you come over? So she's doing all that, and she's not doing it with the microphone. She's actually texting it, so it's cute, you know. And she's not going to be 6 until basically the end of July. But and then, you know, now she got a library book, and that's what we're reading every night. So when Nana goes down there, like one day I was on page 18, and then like 46, and then she remembers the numbers and remembers where to stop. She says, do not fold the pages of the library book. I said, oh, I know, I won't, honey. She goes, you just have to remember that number. Okay, we can remember that number. So I'm almost home, and not too much going on, like pretty boring. There's a lot that I want to do. I really do. I just gotta figure out a few things, because there's just a lot of weird things going on, like on that TikTok, and there's, I don't know, people showing their such dirty houses, and you know, great, you're cleaning them, but your children have been living in that environment. Like, I don't know, you know, you got someone living in a hotel, which I don't, that's that Relentless Jenkins. And you know, I wonder, because some of them she's using older videos and doing like a voiceover or some type of thing. I'm wondering if maybe they're not still in the hotel and trying to make it look worse. But anyways, I am home. So until later, guys, you know me, I'll be back. Bye-bye.